Day 2. A little bit of horsed in cold weather. I'm gonna go ahead and got that running, and then I sprayed the windshield or the front glass. As you can see, it's sitting there soaking. I think that's the best, but I got to get it before it gets dry on there. Or you can, it will ice over, so you gotta hurry up and get it off. And these knives literally just need a few smacks just to get that edge down, so that way I can hit some of these stumps. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that thing running, so that way I can go ahead and start sharpening the teeth. I'm gonna let this warm up, so we'll get at it. Well, this is what I got so far. Pushed pretty good bit. Just a few hour and a half I was here, but it looks all easy. Got some chunks here and there. A lot of hardwood stumps. They're probably at least 15 foot apart. So those two of them, there's one over here, one right here, and they're pretty tall, so it's a lot of chewing. So what I'm doing, just coming in, knocking it down, and chewing it up, so that way I can come back later and say I've uncovered about 3 stumps. That one, this one over here. Just coming back later, because I can chew this up faster than I can eat those stumps. It's supposed to be 5 acres right here, so chewing it pretty good. The wind's cold. Might take me a break for a minute. 6'3", and those cats are pretty tight, especially being I'm not very big, but I'm just tall. But yeah, so he wants me to go up there. There's 1 acre cleared with a dozer, but right in between where my truck's at, that's where they de-limbed everything. So I've got to go back over here and right over here to right at the down, because people kept coming down the road and I was trying to mulch down, so it was slinging it everywhere. So I'm gonna try to keep going. us know what happened. I'm seriously about to lose it. This is what sucks about this, not having no money. So every job you do, obviously the mulcher locked up. That's the bearing. It won't move at all. This side started smoking. So I'm gonna head load it up, which everybody and their grandma's freaking driving out now. I sat here for 15 minutes, nobody's coming. So I'll go ahead and try to get this thing loaded. Luckily it's not on the pump side because I don't know how hard it's gonna be. So it's very annoying. I just had rolled the front gate down. That way I wouldn't sling stuff in the pond, and then made an awful racket. And some white smoke started flying out, so not really good. It is so cold. Look at wind's blowing, so. Oh, nice. Probably have to heat those up. Nice. Not really sure what to do here, unless I gotta take this off. Not really sure. Bet you if I put this on a ratchet, it'll break that off. Ah, man, this is just something else. Well, I was just kind of looking in there. I was thinking about putting a block under there, but I got to looking right here at the edge. That's what that metal smell is: grease and metal and heat. Not good.
Can't tell if it's biting anymore or not. I don't think it is.
A little bit. Get it out. We're slowly moving. He's got me. This Cat 305 is coming clutch. So I was way up. It's been a stressful. The mulcher went down yesterday, and then I get stuck in the customers, which I got this job, but it's just stressful because it's been a mud pit. Just trying to get that suction cup, because right where I'm at in the front is dug down, but we've moved probably at least 10 foot. There we are. It's hard to see. All you see is light, but we're moving a little bit at a time. Gotta watch Watch out for the trees. There's big trees. God dang, dude, look at that. He's probably at least 5 foot. 5 foot.
Right there's what's down the way that stump right there, where the difference.
Yeah, that's what's holding us. I told you that root right there. I think it's where the diff was at.
It's a root. The
Yeah.
diff was budding straight up to it.
Yeah. Golly bum. I'm up here at my dad's chicken houses. He's got a pressure washer. So here's the aftermath, which a lot of it fell off. It's not as bad. Windshield. Underneath, clotted up. A lot of them kept falling off going down the road. But don't look as bad. But those 38s, they started digging, it dropped. Underneath's pretty nasty. As long as I can get the driver's side. I wasn't intentionally mudding. I went and looked at the job and then pulled off on the side and sunk down. So it was way worse than this. So didn't really record because I didn't even have this in my truck, so it was on the 450. I was just going to go look at the job, and luckily these didn't fall out. Got to wash these up, especially inside the truck was pretty bad because the driver's side sunk down. So got all under the door jamb, across the seats, all over this. It's on top, bottom. So, and then the pedals, pretty rough. Go ahead, it's kind of cold, not too bad, it's bearable. So see if I can get this thing washed up. Got a lot of jobs coming, slowly but surely. So then the mulcher, I ordered all the parts this morning from Cat. Everybody's like, we'll buy stuff cheaper. I'd rather buy it from them because everything's through them, and it was actually cheaper to go through Cat instead of going and getting other pieces here and there. So, but this is what I'm doing today, and you can see it's still a mess here at our chicken houses. It's always a mess here, but we're supposed to have more rain coming in, so hopefully it'll slack up a little bit where I can get some of these jobs going and started. But definitely I'll have the parts tomorrow, and then we can start or finish the job we was at. So, and then I'll get more footage of the putting everything back on the mulcher. So now this year I've got to get me a shop. This year's my year. So just going to keep on hammering down. Had to start for the feed truck guy to come in. Got to head out of his way. Got it cleaned up a little bit. Oh yeah. Trying to clean the brakes out. They look like they've scrubbed some of that mud on there, so hopefully they'll wipe off pretty clean. But then, I mean, I didn't wash it because I was going to wash it off several times. Yep, now it's clean best I could. Try to get the most of it was the brakes areas. I mean, I probably spent 4 hours. Got the rails, got the back brakes. So a little bit of mud spots here and there, but I've done went over it 3 or 4 times. Some of it actually needs scrubbing, so you can see how dirty it is. So I literally just try to knock the mud off, so it's a lot better than it was. Cleaner. Now we just gotta wait for parts to come in, fix our machine, and we'll get back at mulching again. Got several jobs coming up and they're just keep piling in, so the Lord has blessed me to keep on going, so we're gonna take it and use it. So yep, nice and clean. Now I just need to do the 450, get back, and this is how much mud it's came off. There's a lot of it. I moved it twice. I moved it back there so that way I wouldn't be standing in pure water. My boots are soaked, which these are complete wore out, so I've had these when I worked at Kenworth, but cleaned off all the mud. Got my phone in here, but put the pad back on, and the accelerator had chunks piled on it, which you can see it's all over but ain't nothing but a little bit of washing and cleaning. We'll get this back on and I'm gonna go grab some food, grab some lunch. I've been at this for about 4 hours. So yep,